Hello and welcome. My name is Mike, and our tutorial, as described in our introduction, will be a drop-down menu with two levels. It's going to be horizontal, so our title on our index page is horizontal drop-down menu. This is Dreamweaver CS5 desktop, and this is our index folder that we have open here. We're going to be working with a CSS folder, and we've named that Dropdown, and that's our CSS file, and that's in our styles folder. We've linked our CSS folder here, so we have our styles folder and our dropdown.css file, and up here in the top we can see that they are dynamically linked there. Okay, well, we're going to start off by opening some divs in order to lay out our web page. So div, div with an ID, open and close parentheses, close the first opening tag, and then close the div off completely. We're going to comment our divs, like such, and to save some time we're going to copy that structure, and this first structure will be our wrapper. That will be our banner, our navigation menu, our body or content area, and our footer area. So now let's give our divs some names. So the first one is wrapper, as it will wrap and encompass the whole of our web page. And we'll just paste that in our comment area. Then we'll have our banner, and we're going to put some content on here as well, so that we can see distinguish the areas. So banner goes here. We'll then have our nav menu, our main content, and our footer, and we'll just copy our names into the comment areas. And this is so as we can distinguish which closing div corresponds with the opening div. Okay, and we'll just put main content goes here, and in our footer area, footer goes here. Okay, so now let's start putting some code in for our navigation menu. So we're going to be using an unordered list, so we start with an opening UL, closing UL, and then we want our list item. We'll close our list item off, and then we want our links, h reference, and we'll just stick a hash in there for now, and close that off, and close off our link tag, and we'll type in home, so that will be our home button. Now, because we're building a two-tier drop down menu, we need to split our link, our list item, our closing list item. And now we need to type another UL, and this is for our next level. And we want another list item, and we'll close that off. And again we want our link tags, reference, and again we'll just put a hash in there, close our link tag off, and in here we'll just type link, and then we're going to highlight that and copy and paste a couple of times, and here we will have link 1, 2 and 3. And again, as we're having, this is our top level navigation, and this will be our first level drop down, and we need to split our tags again, and we need another unordered list for our second tier. And close that. And again we're just going to highlight and copy those into this area. I just paused the video a moment and changed the names here. I've done tier 1 stroke 1, so level 1 link 1, level 1 link 2, level 1 link 3, and this here will give a bit of styling to show that there's another tier linking off this link. Then the second tier, we've got tier 2, tier 1, tier 2, link 2, tier 2, link 3. And if you just go over to design view, you can see our home button, then our first tier 1 to 3, and then that little symbol there is this piece of code right here. And if you're working in Dreamweaver and you want to know where you get those codes from, if you just hold shift and click and, you get a list that automatically comes up, and then just scroll down the list. The symbols that the names represent are on the left. Okay, now there's just one other thing we need to do here. We need to put a class in order to style our drop down menu here, the link between these two. It's basically for positioning later on. In relation to the top level, we need to position from the top navigation, the first tier, and then we need to position the second tier. So the class we're going to put in there is sub level. Simple. So we're going to finish and close the video here, this part 1 of this tutorial, and in part 2 we can start styling this. This here is our very first link that we've built now. We've named it and styled it, and we will then go into our CSS and start building the actual styles for the individual areas. Okay, please rate, subscribe and comment. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's my first, and I'd appreciate any feedback. Okay.